That's awesome. So, thank you guys for coming to What the Chuck Was That. The whole aim of it was to get people to literally ask those kind of questions, like, what the fuck was that? So, coming off of hand rolls, which I want to reiterate is how you survive in the fire circle if you want to go gloveless. This is how you keep the heat off. Right? We use a little bit of that when we do our X catch. Hands are opposite ways, and I want my knuckles to grind against each other, never turning my hands over. Your mind wants you to, but you want to keep them there. Running the chucks, knuckle to knuckle, let that tension take the string, let go and catch. My hands do not change direction at all. I can go there, I can go back, I can go there, I can just unravel, and now I'm going the other way, back, there, unravel. If I want to add a little style to it, because just kind of keeping it here isn't the most dynamic, I can start low and I can climb it up as I do it. Feel free to even turn it a little bit as well. I can rip it out when I do that, or I can just go up, down. A lot of cool options there. We started talking about some throws. If you're not as familiar with throws, maybe you don't do that with the prop as much. It just comes underneath like that. Let it just kind of toss a little bit, and then start skipping that handle, catch the next one. Skip and catch. Right? And then we were talking about how to get in some cool butterfly actions with the air tap. So I'm coming from there, bitch slapping it. Going there. So again, yeah, as famously said, bitch slap. When the chuck's coming down, the whole thing's moving this way. I want to smack it with the side of my hand, like about right there in the palm. And I want to smack through the chuck. On that moment, that handle will go, but the other handle keeps its trajectory. So I'm flowing, bam, boom. I can catch it on the other hand too if I want. We didn't work on this butterfly, but that's an option too. So go bam, oh, and butterfly. All right. We talked about the neck catch, right? Coming either from the fingers or just tossing the chucks like so, or from an air tap, or both hands up, through and over. We can catch the chucks around our neck, kind of like that little mic drop moment, right? We started talking about our leg stuff. I like to approach it from a reverse grip, where I close the knee around the chuck here, and I like to pull it back like an emergency brake. Bam. All right? I can also bounce it down off my shin, and I can also push it up into my thigh and then bounce at the same time. The timing for that is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, I meant to let go that time. I can go 1, 2. All right? All that stuff can bridge together. I can probably even go back to that air tap, 1, 2. Ah.
Into the bitch slap,
So
nice.
Up, and I can go back into a spin from there too. All right, we talked about a little fun ground move where I can swing the chuck down, pin it on top, grab that handle that kinks, and come out. I can do that on my knee too, or you can do it on a friend's head. On fire. All right. Behind the back catches, keep them nice and slick. If I catch it on the string, I can hide that because it's behind my back. I can readjust and do that. All right. To make sure we hit those catches, I know that I can touch my hip to it. So if I stick my hand there, I can hit it at that moment. All right, so I'm there. Oh my God. There. Touch my hip to it with my hand attached. Talk about over the head, behind. Same thing, it's a little scary to get your head near that throw, but start easy. Let it go a little bit. Skip that handle and catch it, and then you're good to go. I can also chain those two. Going back to back, I hit it, and up. All right? What were other ones we talked about? Elbow stuff. Close in the elbow, and we did that X catch from earlier. Remember how I said the X catch, our hands never turn over. Same goes for this hand. I run the knuckles along the elbow. All right? I can kink it more with that elbow, just throw it over the top, or I can X catch, over, back. Or I can just go over and rip it out. All right? Was that everything?
No, you did like a twisty thing around your arm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. So still on the elbow stuff as I go catch. All right? Take this hand, put it through the hole. Reach forward and let it spin next to you. I can catch that handle. The other hand will let go. I flex this one out, skip the handle, catch him next time. Sideways view. Bam. Through. Catch. Flex outward, skip, catch. And you can just come out. All right? Or from there, just get back into your handle. You're good to go. I think there's another one, our thumb roll. That might be the last one that we also covered today. I'm spinning backwards, and I let it park over the thumb. At that very moment, I let go with the other hand. All right. This can also work behind the back. Same exact angle. I just move this hand over there. There's no inversion, no nothing. If you want to try forward, I do turn the thumb down. All right. And then the last one that we actually have is buzzsaw. I'm holding them, both hands down, back hand. Hand close to me underneath, other hand on top. Give a little push and let it roll.
And the
This
pizza
same
throw.
thing also works the other way. So front hand underneath, back hand on top, and let it go backward. You can throw it into these moves too.
Woo!
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Wow.
Cool. So,
Did you do the pizza throw?
The pizza toss, yeah. We're making a pizza. That's my best Italian accent. I do from the opposite hip a horizontal throw, and I pop it again if I can, and thankfully I
Nice.
got it on camera. I like to
Yeah.
put my hand in this sort of pose. Sometimes I spread it out. I've seen other people like just only do like this kind of pose, but just give the string room to, like, if it touches the top of your finger, you can flip into somewhere. All right, and I'm not trying to force it. I just let it flex and come up. Just da-dum, da-dum. All right, I think that might be everything.
Yeah, thank you.